We are back with some more Texans Legacy franchise. I am back from my trip, from my journey. Obviously, you guys saw the last two games with no commentary. They were a little laggy when I was playing them. I'm just happy I got dubs in both games. Both of them were battles, even though the score makes it look a little like we kind of won that, pretty easily. Or not pretty easily, but just, that we controlled most of the game. Both those games are very, very scary, especially with my connection being very hit or miss. Those games could have went either way. They could have went either way, and luckily we got a dub in both. So we are sitting in our Week 9 bye at 6-2, atop of our division. Jags 4-4, Titans 3-5, Colts 1-7. We have everyone back from injury as well. Aaron Jones got hurt in practice in Week 8, so he couldn't play in that Week 8 game. And then Jalen Petre's been out for the last 3 or 4 games. He's been out for a while, and he is finally back as well. So bye week hits us at the right time. Week 10 we will be fully healthy unless we have another practice injury. We got the bye week talking about, what we're going to do here. Probably just calm it down, I would say team bonding retreat, right? That's what we usually always do. Get the morale up. Make everyone hyped, man. Keep the spirits going good because we were a little hit or miss starting off the season. We had that really bad loss against the Lions, and we've been on a very good trajectory right now. So we just got to make sure we keep going that, up and up. Starting off with some re-signs, we have some big ones. We did the very player-friendly deal for Derek Brown because his interest meter was very low for us, and he accepted it. So I think it is great for us. We got him under contract. I was a little worried I might have to franchise tag him, but he accepted the very player-friendly deal. 3 years, $43.8 million for him. Darius Slay, he only wanted 1 year for $15.6. That's all he was asking for, and his interest meter was super high. And I was like, there's just no way he declines that much, really. And we're getting close to the end of this cycle here, so I was like, I'll keep him around. He's not asking for much. Solid player, we'll keep him. And then just some backups here. Tavier Thomas got 1 year, 2.7 for him, and Jonathan Owens backup free safety, 2 years, $5.6 million. He played okay for Jalen Petre and his injury, so keeping him around, keeping some guys around, and let's take a look around the league. We're gonna try to make this as quick as possible, just like always. So first things first, let's go over the league leaders. Let's do that. Who's leading the NFL in all these stats here? And then we'll end it with looking at our team. So, passing yards leader, Justin Herbert with 3,095. The touchdown leader is also him with 31. Emma Walters tied for second with a lot of people there, but 31. Man is slinging it. Tanner McKee, pick leader with 24 picks. Our sack leader is Anthony Richardson. The boys took 32. Damn. 32 sacks. Our rushing leader, Saquon Barkley, 814 rushing yards. Pretty solid. Tony Pollard. That's kind of a random one. He's up here at second. Who's this? Orlando Goodwin. I don't even know who this dude is. Okay. Man's getting the rock. Bijan is our touchdown leader with 12. The fumble leader is a ton of people with 4 fumbles there. We'll go ahead and skim through that. Receiving leader. Our receptions leader is Greg Wembley with 64 receptions. Our yards leader is Marquez Webster. Really not surprised there. I mean, the dude's got tons of speed. Touchdown leader is also Marquez with 12 touchdowns. Quentin Johnston slowed down this season in the touchdown department. Obviously, last season he was second, I think, in touchdowns at the end of the season. But this season, he's slowed down a lot. This dude's getting chewed up here at left tackle. He's got 13 sacks allowed already. Our tackle leader is Fred Warner with 80. Tackles for loss leader is Trayvon Walker with 21. Our sacks leader is Micah Parsons, 11.5. Picks leader, Micah Hyde with 9 interceptions. Fumble leader is Noah Sewell. What's his face? The guy on the Lions, his brother. Okay, coming out. 5 forced fumbles, making it happen. Best kicker right now is Will Lutz. He's banged 20, only missed 1. Good for good old Will. Good for Will. Tons of kick returns, it seems. Holy moly. Yeah, there is. Any punt returns? Do we have a punt return? Oh, we do. Look at that. Joey Porter's got one, and Danny Sharp. 82-61. Damn. That's pretty solid. Not bad. We can't, I guess, yearly awards, we could show you the leaders currently. We could just skim through them, I guess. Current MVP favorite is Braden Hookland. Coach of the year is also Brian Daboll. 7-1 Giants. He's on a good streak right there. Offensive player of the year, Marquez Webster so far. Defensive player of the year, Micah Hyde. Who was that was second? Ooh, Christian Harris. Okay. Offensive rookie there, Julian Tatum. You love to see that. Defensive rookie there, J.D. Peters. Also love to see that. Best QB, Josh Allen. Best running back, Bijan. Best receiver, Marquez. Best O-line, Creed Humphrey. Do we have a Texans? Okay. Jarrett Patterson and Darnell Wright. Interesting. Top 10. Love to see that. Emmanuel Ogba at best D-line. Best linebacker, Josh Uche. Best DB, Micah Hyde. Best kicker, Daniel Carlson. Obviously, these can all change. So, it is what it is. We'll go ahead and, skim through these if you guys want to see this. Who's the favorites? Who's looking like, they're going to make some things happen for us here. I'll say it again. I'm just very, very happy. I always hate when I go out of town having to play a Madden game because the connection is very scary. And the fact that we came out of it 2-0 is magnificent. Obviously, last week kind of hurt a bit. We had a big chance to get Christian Harris to X Factor, which would have been awesome. Didn't really come close. He did get one pick, but, that's the only stat he pretty much recorded. So we'll end this with looking at our team stats here. Emmett Walters is having a much, much better season than last year. He has got 24 touchdowns with 10 interceptions, over 2 touchdowns to pick ratio, which is great. That's what you want to see. I think the accuracy is roughly around the same as it was last year, but the fact that we're less in the pick department is perfect, is absolutely perfect. Sacked only 14 times too, so not bad. I think he does have a couple fumbles. I guess that's on the rushing. How many fumbles does he have? I think he's got a couple. He's got 2, so could, work on that a little bit. Rushing-wise, just split it pretty much 50-50 so far. Dameon Pierce, 84 for 421 and 5. And then Aaron Jones, 89 for 362 and 1. Even Mike Rhodes has gotten some carries, 14 for 81 and a score. Jalen Hyatt, he has 1 rush and he decided to fumble, which is great. It's just splitting the workload between these two is great. Aaron Jones has been a monster as a receiving back for us this season. He hasn't done anything too crazy on the ground. He's just been, good. But through the air, he's been phenomenal. Quentin Johnston still is our leading receiver, 33 catches, 701 yards, and 7 touchdowns. Julian Tatum had a monster game last week. I think he had 4 touchdowns. I know for sure he had 3, but I want to say he actually had 4. Which is pretty crazy. 30 for 562 and 8 for the rookie. Jalen Hyatt, 29 for 405 and 4. Just a solid deep threat receiver. We've been trying to target him deep lately, and he got a nice one against the Patriots, which is good to see. A long one. I think it was actually this 85-yarder right here. I'm pretty sure it was Jalen that caught that. Brandon Cooks, he's done okay. He got a crucial 4th down. I want to say it was 2 games ago against the Jags. It was one of the games I was gone for, where we hit him on a little whip route with a nice little catch. Not going to be re-signing Brandon Cooks. I'm letting him go, so we'll just try to use him as much as we can. 19, 353, and 2 for him. And Aaron Jones out of the backfield, 19, 343, and 3. Obviously, these stats are a little boosted with that one game where he had over 200 receiving yards. But, it is what it is. The man's making plays. Hayden Hurst got a couple snags. Dameon Pierce a couple snags. Mechie even got a good catch somewhere. And C.J. Ham with 2 catches down there. Blocking, what are we looking like? Really? So you're telling me Mr. Darnell Wright moved him from tackle to guard, and the man is not giving up a sack. So look at this man's career getting revived, because he was horrible at right tackle for us in his rookie year. Moved him over to right guard, and he has not allowed a single sack. Wow. That is great. That is great to see. Tunzel's getting chewed up. He's got 4. He leads the team. What's up with him? My best lineman. Tackle leader, J.D. Peters, my safety. Probably not the best thing that he leads me in tackles. Tackle for loss leader is tied with Georgie and Tyree. Both have 10. My sack leader is tied as well with Tyree and Dexter Lawrence. Not too much sacks. We don't have like a heavy, we get them they come in bunches. One game it's Dexter, one game it's Tyree, one game it's George, one game it's the linebackers blitzing. So they kind of come in bunches. There's not really a main guy making it happen. Christian's got 7 picks. I really didn't think he had that many. JD's got 4, solid. Byron 3, Derek 2, a couple down here with 1. What else we got? Forced fumbles. Christian's forced 3 fumbles. Jalen 2. Jonathan Owens has forced 2. Wow, I didn't really think he forced that many. Did we get how many touchdowns we got? We got 3 defensive touchdowns. JD, Byron, and Javier Thomas. Not bad. Not bad. Kicking was a little rough. Yeah, we missed a lot of kicks. we've been missing some kicks this year. 12 for 17. And then the extra points, we are 30 for 33. We've been missing them, man. What can you say? You know, it happens sometimes. It happens. It definitely happens. Kick return, I was thinking about switching this up. I mean, Mike Rhodes, he's okay, but we need some more explosive plays. And I really don't want to put Jalen back there. I'm not sure who I'm going to put, but I have been thinking about trying someone else new. You know what? We'll do it this episode. Why not? Why not? That's how we'll end the episode here. Let's just go take a peek. And we're just going to throw some new dudes out there I think I know what I'm going to do. We're doing Tremont. Get Tremont back out there, okay? Come on. Get his ass back in there. Tremont Smith, that's why he stayed around. He was our special teamer to start the season. Mr. Tremont Smith will be our new punt returner, and he's our new kick returner. That's just what we're going to do. We're going to try him out there because Mike Rhodes has been pretty lackluster. But 6-2, headed out to the bye. Bye couldn't have hit at a better time. As we look at the schedule here, we got a lot of divisional games still coming down the stretch. We got the Bears, the Vikings, the Packers playing that whole division just straight like that. The Jags, that'll be a big one because he's the one kind of hanging around for the division. So if we can beat him again, have that tiebreaker, we should have the division locked up. And then we end up with some very tough games. The Dolphins, who I think only has 1 loss. The Bills, who almost played the Super Bowl last season. The Ravens, who smacked us last season. And then we ended with the Titans and the Colts. So, got some tough ones coming up. But we're at a good spot. 6-2. I will take that. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. And I'll see you guys in the next one.